Hello, Christina Simmons from Say Yes to Holiness here. So today I want to focus on the question, where's the joy? We just celebrated Gaudete Sunday, the third Sunday of Advent, where we put out the rose-colored garments, or pink, and we are celebrating. We're getting close to the fact that Christmas is almost here, and it's that little taste of the fact that we're almost to the great feast. So where's the joy? Because many times, and especially in our world this year, there's still a global pandemic. We're still dealing with the challenges of all that's going on with the pandemic. We might have family members who are sick, or we might have lost someone. We might be in the midst of grieving, or we might have economic difficulties because our job has been impacted. There might be so many things that are going on that we might be like, where's the joy? I'm not feeling any joy. I'm not getting to look forward to getting together with my extended family, or I'm on my own and I can't go home. There's a whole bunch of things of where we might be going and asking that question, where's the joy? Well, I want to give you 3 things that will help you find that joy. 1 is gratitude. Yes, things are difficult. Yes, things aren't as we might want them to be. Yes, it could be a very devastating time that we're living through right now. We might be ourselves be sick, or we might have someone who's extremely close to us who is sick. It might be, some other, challenge economically, or there's just so many different things that we could be facing, all these different challenges in our lives. But we still need to cultivate gratitude. And how can we do that? Through daily reflection and awareness. And we do that so that we can remember all of how God loves us and cares for us. And we can remember of how it is that God is always working to the good of those who love him. If we look at Mary, we might be thinking, oh my goodness, of all the people, she might have had a hard time during this time leading right up to Christmas to be finding a lot to be grateful for. Because let's think about it. She and Joseph, they're not getting to do a birth at home in, her family home and to have all of her neighbors around her. Rather, she's on a donkey with Joseph traveling through the hill country to Bethlehem, where they have to go for the census. So she's not exactly getting to experience the birth and the end of the pregnancy that she might have thought that she would be experiencing, let alone the fact that she is the mother of God, that she's carrying this precious child. So it wasn't quite as she thought it might be, but yet she was able to find things that she was grateful for. She was able to turn to Joseph. Talk about gratitude, to have a spouse who is there and is attentive and is trying to care for you. But even when they get to Bethlehem, they can't find a place in the inn. That's what the Pasadas are all about, which starts this coming Wednesday on December 16th, at 9 days before Christmas. And it is a celebration of reminding us that they couldn't find a place at the inn, but yet God cared for them. God found them a place, and then what happened? The shepherds came, the angels came and rejoiced, and eventually the wise men came and honored Jesus with their gifts. So gratitude is the first place of where we can find that joy, of when we're mindful of the fact that God is caring for us, even in the midst of the challenges we might be finding amongst us. The second is cultivating wonder and awe. So often we're just going through and we're sleepwalking as we're going through our day. We might be going and doing the different tasks that we have to do. We might be doing our work and going and doing a few errands that we have to, even in the midst of the challenges of going out. But the fact is that if we're able to stop and be in wonder and awe of what is around us, the fact that creation is so beautiful, even in the midst of winter in North America, there's so much beauty. Just the sun shining through the bare trees, but being able to reflect on, the many ways that we're surrounded with beautiful and wonderful things, and to be in awe of it. And that ties to the third, which is to be playful. And to tease someone a little bit, and to laugh and to share a joke. This is another place where we can find that joy of, daily life, of being in the midst of things, of playfully, are we having fun yet? Is not just a question that is kind of like, are we having fun yet? But rather, are we having fun yet? And are we awake to all of what it is that God desires to give us? Are we grateful for it? Are we in awe of it? And are we playfully embracing it and laughing and teasing those that we love in the midst of that laughter and that playfulness? These are ways that we can find joy and cultivate that joy in our lives. Because when we really get down to it, what is the source of our joy? It is Christ. So when we spend time with Him and when we spend time in conversation with Him, He's able to fill us with all of His love. He's able to fill us with the knowledge that we are cared for, that we are not alone, that He is going to help carry our burdens, that nothing is impossible for Him. And we're getting ready to celebrate that reality, that nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is impossible. God became man, and He is with us. Emmanuel, God with us. Nothing is impossible. So, where's our joy? Our joy is rooted in the one who loves us beyond measure. Our joy is rooted in the fact that although we're not worthy, He surrounds us with reminders of His love. Although it is that we might be facing difficulties, we're not alone, and we can laugh and we can share these burdens, we can share these challenges, and we can playfully embrace the present moment. In all of these ways, we find our joy, and we're able to live that out. And when we do, we inspire others to find the joy as well. I hope that this has helped you this week. Know my continued prayers for you during this Advent season. And for you to truly celebrate the Christmas season, I invite you to go and sign up for Emmanuel, the Christmas fair and festival that's being held on the Smart Catholics platform. You can go to smartcatholics.com/events or /Emmanuel, and that'll take you right to the Emmanuel sign up page. It's a free event. I invite you to go so that way during the Christmas season you truly can rejoice and you can celebrate the great feast of Christmas. Again, know of my prayers, and thanks for listening. God bless.